Hello and welcome to Cole's Place. My name's Colin. Great to have you along and thanks for tuning in to another fantastic video. Check out the weather today. It's September. Right, okay, yeah. First of all, as always, I'm going to do a little pan round and show you exactly where I am for today's video. Check this out. Okay, so I've come out for a bit of a walk. I'm over on the east side of Bournemouth in a little part of town called Boscombe. I'm on Boscombe Pier. Check it out, absolutely stunning. The temperature, as always, everybody, according to my finger and a finger on the phone, it's just turning midday and it's hit 30 degrees and it's the first week in September. How mad is that? So there you go, that's looking out to Pool Bay. We've got Bournemouth over in the distance. There's Bournemouth Pier. Over to Pool and the Purbeck Hills over in the distance. I'm going to show you something before we start the video. That boat there is some sort of cargo storage ship, and a friend of mine told me it's come all the way from Birkenhead up near Liverpool. So a bit of an interesting fact for you. I'll just show you the side. There's an easterly breeze, so when I go through this gap here you might get a bit of wind noise. There you go. Yes, there's Boscombe Beach, and that looks out over there, over towards East Dorset, Christchurch, that you just see in the distance as well. The white cliffs, if I zoom in, of the Isle of Wight. Stunning, eh? Not bad for September, it has to be said, everybody. Beautiful. So what I'm going to do, I've walked here, I'm going to walk back, take you with me. Are you up for it? Up for it? Come on then, let's go. And we'll have a bit of a chat along the way. See you in a minute. I'm getting off the pier. You can actually park along this side of the beach, but on a sunny day, check out the queue. There's loads of places to park around here, behind those hotels, loads of streets with free parking, but people like to sit along the seafront. I know what I'd rather do. Anyway, come on, let's go up there and we'll have that chat. So today, it's one of them little sort of times in life where you turn like a little bit of a mini corner, and I'll tell you what my little mini corner is today. Saf has started back at school. Yeah, she's in year 11, first day back today. She was absolutely thrilled about going back into school, and I'll tell you more about that in a minute. So yeah, dropped her off at about, what, 9 o'clock this morning. She was meeting her pals, and then they've gone into school. I pick her up around about 2:45 today. So I got home and the place was quiet. There was nobody playing music in the bedroom, nobody asking me to make a cup of tea. Didn't sit down and plan a day out. Just got home and there was me, myself and I, and nobody else. Then I turned the weather on, well I turned the news on, the weather came on and it said it's going to be like 32 degrees down here in Bournemouth. Nice and sunny, so I thought come out and make a video, so here I am. Anyway, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to show you this very quickly, grab a drink and then check out our Bournemouth goats, everybody. How many are here? 4. Sure there's another one somewhere. Yeah, we've got loads of goats along the cliffside, right across over to Pool. In certain areas, they're carefully managed. Yeah, they're here to sort of help maintain the cliff top, manage the undergrowth, etc., in a natural, sort of environmentally friendly way. And yeah, hey, listen, we love holiday makers and visitors to Bournemouth, right? We love you all coming down to see us, and we love you all coming down to see the beach and the goats. But two things annoy Bournemouth people about visitors to the town more than anything. One is when you leave all your litter on our wonderful 7-mile long beach. So take your litter home. And the second thing is when you feed our goats. And when I say feed them, I mean feed them things like pita breads and jelly babies and things they shouldn't be eating. The goats are carefully managed, guys. They're put in certain areas of the cliff top where they've got more than enough food to last them. They do not need feeding. So if you pick it up, even stuff like this, that's adjacent to where they're penned in, that can harm them. So there are signs dotted along where there's sort of public access saying please do not feed the goats. Please do not feed the goats. 1, it makes them ill. 2, it makes them defective. And 3, obviously there's vet costs, and we just don't want ill goats. So stop feeding the goats, and stop leaving your barbecues and cigarette stumps and burst inflatables on the beach. Take all your crap with you. Anyway, off my soapbox, we're going to do that walk. Okay, so regular followers to the channel will know, as I said earlier, my daughter Saf, she's gone back to school. Regular followers will know she's not too well at the moment. She's been diagnosed with chronic joint pain, pending further tests. They're going to test for arthritis and stuff like that. She's got to go for hydrotherapy, she's got to go for more blood tests, possibly scan coming up in the future. Check out the beach, guys. The surf's flat today. 2 foot if you look in, it's a bit mushy, so there's no surfing today. Yeah, so she's not been too well, and it started at its worst sort of about this time last year. And in all honesty, part of the reason why she wasn't looking, I mean, most kids don't want to go back to school in September, especially when the weather's like this. But part of the reason she wasn't keen on going back today was because, I'll be honest, the school weren't that supportive of her last year. I won't go into detail, I won't name the school. But she's in grammar stream, she does very well, she's quite academic, well, very academic. And she missed a little bit of school last year purely through not being well. You know, her mobility is affected, and in our opinion, certainly my opinion and Saffron's, the school didn't do its best at helping her keep up with her work last year. So her results suffered, and as a result she's had to move down a couple of sets in some subjects, and that put her off school a little bit. She's a bit demotivated, but she's gone back today, so hopefully first day is the worst day, so she'll be all right. In case you're wondering what's happening here, as I said a minute ago, we've had the Air Festival in Bournemouth this weekend. The beach is now nice and clean. I think they spent all day yesterday picking up all the cans and stuff, and what they're doing today, they're taking down all like the structures, so things like the beach bars, all the exhibition stands. This was one of them. I don't know what this one was because I wasn't up this part of the beach, but they're taking it all down today, so it's the big clear up operation that's continuing today. They'll have it all done by the end of today. Anyway, let's have a stroll up. This weird coloured building, by the way, that's where we store the Bournemouth land train, Wally trolley, whatever you want to call it. And that is a beach shower. Coast to the most. Right, let's go up here. taking this down after the Air Festival. When I walked past here before, this was a complete marquee. So they've done quite well to whip that down in such a short space of time. It's getting pretty warm, folks. I haven't checked a thing on my phone, but I reckon, according to my finger, it's got to be hitting 30 now. Oh, very warm. So yeah, it looks like the Air Festival is more or less all cleared away, which isn't bad by Tuesday afternoon, is it? Considering 500,000 people here. You can just see the outlines on the beach of like all the stalls and stands and stuff. Anyway, yeah, so Saf's gone back to school, so now I'm here. I'll tell you what I'll do, before I tell you what I'm going to be doing, I'll just give you some idea. Now, I know a lot of people watch my channel who are more familiar with Tenerife than they are with Bournemouth. Just to give you an idea of distance, Boscombe, which is where we started from, that sort of pier there, think Los Cristianos, Costamare, that sort of area. The market, where, you know, that end of Los Cristianos. And then in terms of distance, centre of Bournemouth by Bournemouth Pier, which is where I live, that'd be Las Americas, you know, the sort of Surfers Beach, Alexandra Palace Hotel, or whatever it's called, that sort of area. And then in the distance there, can't make it out here, my zoom's not great on this phone, but in the far distance, where my fingertip there is, that's Poole Harbour, Sandbanks. That would be Adeki, Costa Adeki, Fanya Bay. So you're talking that sort of distance, maybe not quite as far between the two ends, but you get the general gist. And then if you're to go over there, over the ferry, those hills over there, then you're talking sort of where Tim lives, Kayasavaki distance, maybe a bit further on as well. So that just gives you an idea of the perspective. So where I'm walking today, if I was to do a straight walk from Boscombe Pier along this, our version of the Maritime Walkway, that would be a good 15-20 minutes on a nice straight run. Difference being, as you can see, Bournemouth Promenade, we don't have, like, it's not lined with shops and restaurants and businesses. There's the odd one or two dotted at the main points, but as you can see, it's mainly just managed sort of vegetation on the cliffside, and then they use this as a big car park and sort of, you know, exhibition stands when there's festivals and stuff on.
Yes, mate.
So there's a difference. All right, mate, how are you? Yeah. Couple of regulars out the pub. Right, yeah, so on we go. We're about halfway along now. Right, so what I was going to say, yeah, what we're going to be doing, so Saf's gone back to school. Obviously I'm doing my bits in the evenings, so in the daytime I'm pretty much free once I've done my laundry and my school run and everything else. So when the weather allows, I'll be doing some videos. That'll be nice, get out and about, show you some places, have some chats. Yeah, we're doing some videos. I need to brush up on my Spanish. Been that busy lately, not done much. Lose a few pounds, get back into the gym, get back into shape after a summer of going out with Saf to music festivals and day trips here, there and everywhere, having burgers and chips and glasses of Coke and pints of beer. You know, you put on a couple of pound here and there, so not always the healthiest way of living, but hey, it's fun. So I'll use this opportunity to get into a little bit of shape, but yeah, do some videos. So I've got plenty of ideas, loads coming up. So, which reminds me nicely, I didn't say at the start of the video, if it's your first time watching, hit the thumbs up and subscribe. It'll be nice to get to the 4,000 mark. I'm not massive on getting subscribers. I'd rather have people who watch the videos than thousands of thousands who don't. But yeah, if you are new and you want to join in, hit the button. There's a little bell that tells you when I'm putting new videos up. Got loads coming up. My plans for September have gone a little bit by the wayside. I was hoping to get over to Tenerife for my friend Webby, who's doing his sponsored walk for Fight Against Cancer. That's next week, I think, on September the 12th. I'll be putting a link down below. if you want to help out with that. I've chatted to Webby with Saf. Saf has got 4 or 5 hospital appointments this month, and 2 of them fall right in the middle of next week over in Southampton. So I'm stuck for that. I was planning also to go to Lorette de Mar in northeast coast of Spain on a lad's jolly, but that's fell through due to flights, so I can't be doing that. So yeah, not that I'm at a loose end. I've got plenty to do, plenty coming up, but I just won't have those 2 in September. But there are other exciting things on the way, so subscribe to the channel if you've not done so already. Check this out, guys. This part of the beach now is right central between Boscombe and Bournemouth piers, and it's always the quietest, cleanest, most chilled out part. It's absolutely beautiful, and look at it today. What's not to like?
Take a photo of me now.
Wish you were here, eh? Right, we'll stroll up towards Bournemouth. I'm gonna have a drink of water, I'll play you some surfy music and show you some scenes, and I'll catch you in a minute. Great idea having pop-up bars along the beach in the summer. That place is lovely and it's in a cracking spot, but got to be honest with you, I'm not sure about those plastic palm trees. They look a little bit too artificial for me, a bit too green. What do you think? Put a comment down below. Sure, they can do better than that. Come on, El Marino, next summer get some real palms in, or some decent looking false ones, not them. Let's go on. Now, I can't remember who it was, but a while ago, somebody in the comments, it was one of the regular viewers, one of the regular subscribers, asked me to actually have a go on that, land train, Wally Trolley. And then when I go to Tenerife, have a go at the Tenerife one and review them both and decide which is the best one. And I'm sure, I can't remember who it was, but somebody asked me to do that. Is that something you still want me to do? Maybe. Okay guys, check this one out. Open air beach front gym. Who Dares Gyms. It's alright, isn't it? Not sure if it's here all year round though. I think it is just a sort of seasonal thing. whodaresgyms.co.uk. Check it out. Okay, hope you enjoyed that, guys. A little walk from Boscombe Pier over to Bournemouth Pier. I'm nearly there now. Didn't take too long, and the weather is absolutely stunning. So yeah, as I say, hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, hope you liked that little bit of sunshine. Let me know what you think about Bournemouth, as I said. So listen, coming up on the channel this week, it's Tuesday today. Yes, I've got the live tonight. Hopefully this video will go up before that. I've got a vlog to do, which is connected with one of the ones I did in Tenerife, the missing jigsaw piece. Hopefully, now I've got some sunshine, I'll be able to get that done. And a couple of other vlogs as well this week. I'll be out and about. Make hay while the sun shines, they say, don't they? So yeah, I'll be doing that, okay? I've got some trips planned as well. A surf trip, hopefully, in the next sort of few weeks. Hopefully in the next few weeks. And I'm gonna try and get abroad, possibly Tenerife, hoping, fingers crossed, October and December. Yeah, but loads and loads coming on the channel. So don't forget, if you are new to the channel and you fancy it, subscribe. New or not, hit the thumbs up, and there's a little bell you can push as well, which will tell you when I'm putting up a new video. So listen, have a great day. If you've got weather like this and you're in the UK, enjoy it while it lasts. And thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. I'm going to leave you with some shots of Bournemouth Pier and Bournemouth Beach. It's getting busy here. I'm off to meet a mate of mine for lunch before I do my school run. So I'll show you what it looks like. Thanks again. See you in the next one.